Shalom Aleichem, brothers and sisters. Listen, I wanted to share with y'all something. All right, I always deal in cash. This is how I deal with my money. It's always in cash. Whenever I get paid from the government, that's my Social Security disability, I go take the money straight off the card, hit the ATM the next morning, get all of the money off the card. This is how I roll. And I also do it with my other money. So let me say this. This is altogether $1,000, right? So it's broken into two halves. That's 400. This is 600. All right. So this is the moral to the story here. All of this was allocated towards my nephew, all of it, right? And then my nephew hit the ground running. So this is the case. All right. So this is the money. I'm ready to go pick up 1,200 rounds. So this is just this. This I'm going to hold down. This has a list in it. Like I said, this all was for my nephew. So this is the list of the things that we need to get for my nephew, right? So my nephew, like I said, he hit the ground running. All of this was his. He hit the ground running. And he slowed down. I don't have time to be playing games with people who don't find urgency in what's going on. So this is the thing. Remember the drums and stuff I had, the blue 55-gallon containers? All right, so my nephew took them. So he's coming back to get that one, and that one. This is a kerosene heater that I purchased for my nephew. So this stuff is his. He already took his water filter, so he got to come back for the 1, 2, 3 drums. This is a maxi pads, and that's taller tissue. So the first maxi pads and taller tissue, this is goes to my uncle's house, right? So the one that I had previously to go to my uncle's house, I gave it to my nephew, and then I repurchased. So this just came yesterday. The taller tissue and the maxi pads. So that came yesterday, and I also had to get them a carbon monoxide / smoke detector. So this is the moral to the story, right? So my nephew, he hits the ground running. Again, going back to my uncle. And so my uncle said he didn't want the containers. You know what I'm saying? The other stuff, this stuff right here, he wanted me to hold it in my house. Man, I'm not holding nothing in my house. If you can't see the urgency and what's going on, it's going to move right on past you. So, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to leave him hanging because I told him, and it's still there. So that's why I replaced it. That came yesterday. So my nephew got to come get the other 3 drums, the kerosene heater. Now, this is the thing. That was almost 2 weeks ago. But it hit the ground running. I told him, nephew, let's just go to Home Depot. Let's pick up the supplies from Home Depot. We're going to have them delivered to your house that we're going to need to fortify your home. Let's just get it. We ain't even got to put nothing together right now. But we're going to get it, put it in your garage. The garage is empty. You don't even use the garage. Let's put it in the garage and let's leave it there until like the middle of the summer. And then we start putting everything together, right? Okay, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Like I said, hit the ground running. That was 2 weeks ago. You see what I'm saying? So today, I'm going to take that 500 right there, 600 right there. And I'm going to pick up 2,500 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing no games with nobody, man. I'm going to keep this thing moving. You see what I'm saying? If you can't find no urgency in what's going on, then I have to keep the ball bouncing for me and what I'm doing. You know what I mean? For real, I don't feel as though we really need any more ammo, but once I called the ammo place, because I told my nephew, he's going to have to get a burner. He need 2 burners. Actually, he got 3. All 3 of them are different. One is a 32, and the other 2 calibers is weak. He got a 21 round rifle, and he got a 22 caliber a handgun. I'm like, man, you're gonna turn them joints in. We're gonna sell them on and get what we could get for that to the gun store, and then also you pick up 2 9mm and you keep, because you need one for the front, one for the back. All right. So the moral to the story is, okay, hit the ground running. That was 2 weeks ago, man. I'm not playing no games with nobody. Listen, it's these younger brothers from Philadelphia got a YouTube channel, right? So I contacted them. They two brothers. They live down North Philly. So anyway, I contacted them, told them, listen, I had these containers. This is after my uncle. This is before I went to my nephew. I went to them first. Let me back this whole story up. Before I went to my uncle, I went to a sister on YouTube. Now, this sister is the one who told me the idea to do the vent. She's a single sister. As far as I know, it's her son, and her daughter-in-law and her grandchild, right? So at first I was going to, I sent the message to her through her, through a comment in her comment section on one of her videos to contact me. I wanted to kick it with her. She never contacted me, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I can't go around saying, hey, I want to give you money. So you could prepare. I can't go around saying them things. You know what I'm saying? But where she lived at, I think she lived in Florida or something. So I couldn't say to her, like I said to the young brothers who live in North Philly, let me know and we'll bring them. We ain't even got to come to your house. We'll meet somewhere in North Philly as long as, because I don't want y'all coming to my house and knowing where I live at. So it's fine if I don't come to y'all's and know where y'all live at. But we need to get them to you in one of the water filters. They never contacted me back. But for the sister, she lives in a whole totally different state, I think in Florida, but she never contacted me back. But that's fine. All of that's fine. So the moral to what I'm saying is, it started off from first me offering to the sister to assist her. She never contacted me back. All right. It went from her to my uncle and my cousins. And then once my uncle said he didn't want the 55 gallons in his house, then it went to, I offered it to the young brothers who live in the city. They never contacted me back about it. I give everybody 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? After 2 weeks, if you don't contact me back, I have to move on. And so I'm moving on. Same thing with my nephew. Right now, it's been 2 weeks since I offered him. Well, he's been taking the stuff, so I bought him food. So tomorrow I'm gonna get him some more food because the government is paying for everything. EBT. So make a long story short, and I thank God for my uncle. I love my uncle. So anyway, make a long story short, he's still gonna get that. He's gonna get that, and he's gonna get the 3 drums and the rest of the stuff that I bought him. But the moral to what I'm saying here is, if people don't move in urgency, especially when it's my money that I'm spending, which it ain't really mine, God give me the money, and he tells me to use it wisely, which I do. But right now, we're gonna go pick up 1,200 rounds. Now my friend is taking me up there because I don't have a car. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want a car neither. But anyway, so my friend is going to take me up there. I'm gonna give them one pack of 200 and they got them going for $75 for 250 rounds. So I'm like, $75, it's back down to that price. Let me go grab some joints. You know what I'm saying? So this is it. This is the money for that. So we're going to grab 1,200 rounds. But out of the 1,200 rounds, I'm going to take 1,000 and I'm going to give my friend, because they have a 9mm, I'm going to give them a 250 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give them a whole pack, and I'm going to take the 4 packs. So, and I started to get more. I started to get like, about 2,500 rounds. But then I thought, no, hold down, because this right here is going to put us at 10,000. What, 10,000 or either 10,500 rounds? But it's definitely going to put us at 10,000, without a question of a doubt. We'll be at 10,000 rounds. So, but that's frustrating. Like I said before, you know what I'm saying? You want to reach out, you want to help people. You know what I mean? But then you ask them to respond. Some people do respond, but they respond with slow motion urgency. There's no real urgency going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's on them. And in the end, everybody gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta whatever it is you putting in life in general, that's what you're gonna get out. And whatever they're putting in, that's what they're gonna get out. And so be it. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep it moving. That's what I know. So yeah, we get ready to go pick up those rounds. So that's devoted to the rounds right there. And then this is still my nephew's. But it ain't enough because I took some of the money. All of this was his. So now we're gonna have to wait till the money come back around so I can add it back to it to build it back up to this so we can get what we need, because you got to pay for the delivery at Home Depot, and ain't nobody paying for no 2 deliveries. You know what I'm saying? But I hate when people respond with no urgency, man. But that's on them. Y'all know what I'm saying? That's on them. And this is what it is in life. Let me show y'all real quick. This is Home Depot. I'm sorry. This is Amazon. And this is important. This is the same kerosene heater that I have. Let me show it to y'all. People talk about all kinds of kerosene is the most number one common that I know of anyway in my 55 years of living. 57. I'm 57 now. Just had a birthday this year, this April. But anyway, this is the most common thing that I've ever seen in my life is the kerosene heater. Let me take it and put it in the... It's the most convenient too. That's $109 right there. Home Depot. This is the same exact one that I have, right? I got all of the stuff in here because I had the stuff, the smoke detector, carbon monoxide, the directions, the whole blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so this will burn for 12 hours on a full tank. This will burn for 12 hours, right? I don't know if that's on high or if that's on like medium or low, but that's what the schematics say. All right. Shalom alaikum.